Hello folks, welcome back to a fresh new episode of Reeling Credits, the film appreciation show where we pick films and tell you as to why they deserve to be loved. Starting from the storyline, to the cinematography, to the other elements like the concept behind the making of the film, the efforts put in to make what we see as the final product, and the metaphors used in the film which depict meaningful lessons for life. We attempt at presenting all such components to you in the best possible way. With all of that having been said, I, Prachurya Nanda, your host for the day, unbox today's chosen film, Kalira Atita.
ସାଗର ବଢ଼ିବ, ବହୁତ ଉଚ୍ଚକୁ ଉଠିବ, ଏତେ ଉଚ୍ଚକୁ ଉଠିବ ଯେ ମାଟି ମାଆକୁ ସେ ଗିଳି ପକେଇବ।
Kalira Atita is an Odia film directed by Nila Madhab Panda, who is well known in the Hollywood industry for making films which are connected to social and developmental issues. Well, intrigued much to dive into the details, aren't you? So without any further ado, let's critique. The story is about a man portrayed by Pitobash who returns to his home village with the hope of reuniting with his family, only to see the entire village submerged inside the sea due to a massive cyclone. Now as another gigantic cyclone makes its way through the sea again towards the village cluster, the man struggles to survive a little more than a handful of days, wishing to get washed away with the sand with the hope of reuniting with his family, because according to him, they reside in a different world altogether inside the sea. Nila Madhab Panda once noticed a horrifying photo of a single hand pump sticking out of the sea on the main page of a national daily newspaper in the year 2006. He found it really odd because a hand pump which is used to pump groundwater would usually be found in the midst of a settlement. The investigation of this topic resulted in the production of a documentary titled Satbhaya, which refers to a cluster of 7 villages of India's east coast. This was the documentary about climate change that was shown. The film, if we say, took nearly 13 years to reach its current stage, with the director tracking the villages and the consequences that followed. With seeing an entire civilization getting wiped away within a decade's time, came the realization to Panda that this film required a bigger canvas than that of a documentary, and that is when the decision of converting the pre-planned documentary into a feature film was taken. The 83-minute movie brings to light the traumatizing emotion of one man who lives in yesterday's past after his village was enveloped by the sea. We as people usually look only at the economic and physical impact of climate change. As a character, Pitobash, the lead actor in the film, is a victim of the often overlooked yet most important emotional impact of climate change. After all that happens in the film, the protagonist starts believing that there awaits a better world for him. The film focuses entirely on the emotions showcased by the man. Kalira Atita means yesterday's past, and that the protagonist is literally seen living in yesterday's past. Nila Madhab explores the relationship between man and nature through multiple visuals in the incredibly symbolic film. The film is not only an excellent story but a brilliant flow of images as well. It seems as if the sound and the camera in the film talk to each other. The entire film revolves around sounds and silence. Kalira Atita is a marvelous monologue of our time. It is definitely a great film in terms of visual narratives and film craft. At the 31st Odisha State Film Awards and the 8th State Tele Awards, Nila Madhab Panda bagged the award for Best Film and Best Director Award, respectively, for the movie. The movie also entered the Oscars in 2021 in the categories like Best Actor, Best Director, among several others. Summing all of it now, we say this film is definitely worth of being in everyone's watch list. If you have not seen the movie already, we recommend you to give it a watch and come back to us only to rate our point of view, description and accuracy on a scale of maybe 5 hearts. Also, do let us know in the comment section below about how did you find this video. Tell us if there is any film whose appreciation would be appreciated by you, and we shall get that to you right in front of your screens. In Pitobash's words, Mo asuchi apeksha karithiba, which means do wait for me, I shall arrive soon. So we'll see you with a fresh piece of content. Until then, see you, take care, namaskar.